Thank you. Let's move on now to the evidence of Constable Zungu.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am not going to repeat what was said, unless if you want me to clarify, but I'm just going to put questions regarding the evidence that was tendered by Constable Zungu before this court. The questions, my lord, that I'm going to put emanate from the transcript record dated 7 September 2023, which is the evidence in chief of Constable Zungu. Thank you, ma'am. Have you quarreled with Constable Zungu before?
Cha, akazi ngibene ngabani naye.
No, I've never had a quarrel with him.
Mina angimazi yena.
I'm now talking for myself. I don't know about him.
Okay. He testified that on the 26th, specifically, he testified that on the 26th of October, he was with you, together with the co-accused, especially accused number 5, at Basuto Hostel on this date. Is that so?
Akukho kanjalo.
It's not so? Or it's not like that? Sorry.
Mina 2014 ngo-October 26 ngangisemakhaya angazi ngibese eGoli angazi ngibese eBasuthwini Hostel.
On the 26th of October 2014, I was back home. I was not in Gauteng. I was never at the hostel.
Angazi ngidibane no accused number 5 angazi ngidibane nabo bonke abantu abala ebhokisini.
I never met accused number 5. I did not meet any of the accused that are seated in the dock.
At that point in time, which is during that period of 26 October 2014, did you know Gwabini?
Yebo uGwabini ngangimazi.
Yes, I knew him.
Did you see him on the 26th of October 2014?
Cha angaze ngimbone.
No, I never saw him.
Also, Makosonke, did you see Makosonke on the 26th of October 2014?
Wambona yini uMakhosonke yena ngazo 26 October 2014?
Cha angaze ngimbone.
No, I never saw him.
Just in case you're brand new to the SENZO MEYIWA trial and you are coming from the Madlanga Commission, well, there's been a lot of names dropped here. So let me introduce you to Zungu, okay, Constable Sizwe Zungu, who is the key witness in the SENZO MEYIWA unaliving trial because he wrote a whole nganekwane, okay, implicating the 5 accused in the dock. And in that nganekwane, what he literally said is that he was at a party. Yeah, they were all at a party. It was on the 26th of October 2014. He was at work and his nephew called him. His nephew being Ukwabini, who lives at the Basuto Hostel. And his nephew said, "Uncle, I miss you. Come and see me later on. And when you come to see me, can you also pick up Umakosonke?" That's why those names are being brought up, because according to Zungu's statement, Gwabini was there at Basuto Hostel, and so was Umakosonke and Zungu himself. But guess what? Zungu is the only one who has come to the stand to tell us his version of events where he implicates the 5 accused. But that's the thing, okay? Lies have short legs. He mentioned way too many names in that affidavit of his, and therefore it has got him twisting and turning. And you will watch how Mshololo tears apart Zungunaiza's statement. So I'm going to keep it short and brief like Mshololo. Her questions are so short, precise, and Muzi is responding and he is adding to his responses and not just keeping it yes, no. He highlights why. I did not call accused number 5 on the 26th of October. I did not fight with Uzungu. I don't know him like that. I did not see Ukwabini on the 26th of October 2014, and I most definitely did not see Umakosonke, therefore distancing himself, 1 from the hostel, 2 from Zungunaiza, 3 from the other people mentioned inside the Zungunaiza statement. But let's continue listening on.
Did you also see Mr. Ntuli driving a grey Polo hatchback at Basuto Hostel?
Basuto Hostel.
Cha angaze ngimbone ngoba ngisho ukuthi nge-26 October 2014 ngangisekhaya.
No,
angaze ngize ngibese hostel eBasuthwini.
No, I never saw him. As I've already indicated that I was back home on the 26th of October 2014. I was not at Basuto Hostel.
Okay. There is a picture in Exhibit S that was depicted, or that was flagged in this court, and there is a picture depicting accused number 5 with accused number 3, wherein accused number 5 was wearing a black jacket. Do you still recall that picture? You remember that? You remember that photo?
Yes,
Yes,
I do.
Do you know where that picture was taken?
Cha angazi.
No, I don't.
Were you present also when that picture was taken?
Wawukhona uma sasithwetshula leso sithombe leso?
Cha ngangingekho.
No, I wasn't present.
And accused number 5 says that picture was taken at George Koch on the 26th of October 2014. Do you have anything? Do you have any comment to that?
Cha angwazi lutho ngalokho.
No, I know nothing about that.
Okay. I've also noticed that in Exhibit S, you'll correct me if I'm wrong, in Exhibit S, I did not see any picture wherein you are also depicted. Am I correct?
Let me take you down memory lane. Sadly, this goes to when Advocate Tulani Joshua Ngomezulu passed away on the 10th of December 2024, and which surprised the court, surprised the nation, and then court had to adjourn. And then the next time they came back, this was in the middle of Mshololo cross-examining Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Gininda, if I'm not mixing dates up. And I believe at that time she was questioning Brigadier Bongani Gininda on this Exhibit S. And that is where the photo of accused number 5 and 3 were seen, well, shown to Gininda, and that they were not at Basutu Hostel as Gininda was lamenting in the witness box, but instead they were at George Koch Hostel. Okay, so at that time I remember this visit vividly because I was very upset with Mshololo. Okay, I'm gonna confess, I was so mad with her. And then they adjourned for the holidays. When they adjourned for the holidays, obviously Brigadier Gininda had his homework to go and check. I think Mshololo had told him to go and check if he is certain that photo is Basutu Hostel. They came back January 19, 20, somewhere there, 2025. I was waiting, okay, for Gininda to fail with his face flat with regards to where that photo was, because we'd had several discussions online. I've also shared videos of the difference between the hostels, what the hostels look like. And guess what? Mshololo came back and never asked Gininda at all about that photo. To this day, I'm still upset. But I think she redeemed herself here. I think she redeemed herself, and not only for accused number 5, but also for Muzi, that he was not there when they were taking that photo. But let's continue listening on.
You
are correct. There is nowhere where I am depicted, or where there's a picture of me on Exhibit S.
Why are you not there in these pictures?
Ungani ungekho kulezo ithombe lezo?
Ingoba umnikazi wefoni angazani naye. Angimazi umnikazi wefoni. And ke 26 October ngangikade ngingakaze ngize ngibe nabo laba bonke abantu abala icourt.
It's because I don't know the owner of the phone, or of that particular phone, and it is also because on the 26th of October 2014, I was not with the co-accused who are here in court.
You also tendered evidence before this court that you started to see Constable Zungu in 2017.
Yeah, uqala ukumbona kwami ngicala umbona 2017.
Yes, when I saw him, or I started to see him, was in 2017.
Okay. I'm also not going to repeat the evidence that you were at Naledi Mall when you encountered with Constable Zungu for the first time. But my question is that your evidence that you started to see Constable Zungu in 2017 when you were at Naledi Mall?
Yeah.
Yes.
And none of the accused before this court were present on that day when you firstly met with Constable Zungu?
Cha abekho noyi-1 wayekhona lolo langa.
No, none of them was present.
Okay. You testified also that the second occurrence wherein you met with Constable Zungu, it was in 2019, am I correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
And when you met with Constable Zungu in 2019, you were at Basutu Hostel?
Cha mangidibana naye 2019 la ngimazi khona ukuthi uba nokwabani sisethembisa eVusumuzi.
No, when I met him in 2019, and then now that's when I got to know who he was exactly from where. It was in Vusumuzi, Tembisa.
Yeah, wayefike noGwabini lapha eVusumuzi.
Yes, he arrived there with Gwabini at Vusumuzi.
You said he arrived with Gwabini and who at Vusumuzi?
Gwabini nobani?
KwakuGwabini
Lungisani,
Zwane, uKhulezweni.
But none of the accused were present in that encounter. with
Akho
Constable
noyedwa kubasolwa owayekhona lapho.
Cha.
No.
Is there a stage wherein you met at Gwabini's place?
Kunehlandla la khona nahlangana kwaGwabini. Noma la uGwabini ahlala khona.
No Zungu noma no accused.
With whom exactly?
With Constable Zungu and Gwabini.
uZungu noGwabini.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where was that?
Kwakuphi?
Kwakusebasuthwini hostel
Basuthini Hostel.
When?
Nini?
2017.
2017.
La ngaqala khona ukubona uZungu ukuthi nje khona umuntu onesimo sobuso so.
That is now where I got to say Zungu that there was a person with this particular face.
But Zungu's evidence is that he was at Basutu Hostel on the 26th of October together with you and the co-accused before this court. Not in 2019, but in 2014, specifically 26th October.
Akakhulumi ke ngo-2019 uZungu uthi ke ngo-2014 futhi ke uthi ngo-2014 ngazo i-26 zika-October.
Phinde uZungu 2014 bengingamazi.
I didn't know Zungu in 2014.
2014 26 October ngangingekho la eGoli ngangisekhaya.
On the 26th of October 2014, I was not here in Gauteng, but I was back home.
26 October 2014 angazi ngibe sebasuthwini hostel angazi ngidibane nabo bonke labo accused ababalayo uZungu.
On the 26th of October 2014, I was there at Basutu Hostel, and I was not together with all the accused that Zungu mentioned.
Even now uZungu 2014 angazange ngaze ngambona. Nange 26 October 2014 futhi akaze ngambona.
Even in Zungu himself, I never saw him in 2014, and more specifically on the 26th of October 2014.
You can just hear the passion yet again from Muzi as he expresses, I don't know Zungu like that. I didn't know him in 2014. And he mentions 26th October 2014 so many times. Whoever's going to type the record is going to type that over and over and over again, because Muzi has a goal to make sure that he distances himself from that date. But did he do enough? Did he do enough in distancing himself from not only the crime scene, but from association with Zungu, and also that they did not know each other on the 26th of October 2014, although he knows Gwabini very, very well. However, for me, he mentions that he has been to Basutu Hostel, to Gwabini, but not in 2014. So that's going to be interesting how Balo is going to twist that. I would have loved to hear him say, I've never been to Basutu Hostel. Unfortunately, he has. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is ground zero for Zungunaiza's story, where it begins. As they, according to him, the 5 accused were there. They met in a room. They closed the door on him. There were firearms. And then there was the firearm, the 38 special that he just held with his hand. And he said, hey, isn't this the one you used to pew-pew Snako? But we now know Snako was pew-pewed in 2017. Do you see a correlation with 2017 as well from Umuzi's version of event? That Zungu, you're mixing up years. You are in the future. You are talking 2014, talking about what's happening in the future, trying to place the accused over there at the unaliving of SENZO MEYIWA, but it's teka-teking, okay? I'm going to end this video right here. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Remember to like, to comment, to subscribe. I'll catch you on the next upload. Bye!